Hello everybody, it's Kim with Vintage Vikings. Welcome back. Today I thought what we would do is go through this entire box of stamp pads. Not individually one by one maybe, but we'll take a look at them. I was gifted this entire box and I have not heard of quite a few of these. A lot of these I'm seeing on other YouTube videos and other scrapbooking videos, but I thought let's go through and just take a look and see what's in here in case you've ever had a question about inks or watercolors, and I'll go through just a couple of each in the set. I have some white paper, I've got some black paper for some of these metallics, and we'll just see what we've got here. All right, let's get started. Okay, I just grabbed a couple of different types of stamps just to get started with. Okay, let's just zoom in. There we go. All right, let's start with some of these archival inks. I know a lot of us use these for inking the edges of our projects, but we can also use those for stamping. So let's just see how. And normally we use all of the browns and coffees and soot and those antique photo type things. Let's see. All right. Okay, there you go. Little pinky red color. Let's try it with a more sturdy stamp. That might maybe make a difference. Nope, not so much. So I wonder if this one is dried out or if this is just the color that it does. So that one is a crimson. I'll skip sepia because I think we all know what the sepia looks like. Alrighty. Okay, this one is cobalts. Oh, that one's pretty. As expected, dark blue. Mustard. I don't think I've ever used a yellow stamp before. Let's try something that's going to really show up in a couple. Oh, that's pretty. I've never inked anything with yellow before. So have you guys ever used yellow when you're in your edges or your stamping? Okay, just a couple. We don't want to do. Let's do plum. Let's see what plum would give us, and then we can move on to a different type of ink. Let's try this little postmark stamp. Here we're still in the archival inks. Plum. Let's go. Oh, that's really nice. Nice burgundy color. That's a keeper. Yeah, I tend to just use the typical browns and blacks. Mailman must be here. All right, and let's try, this one is olive. So this may open my entire junk journaling experience by using all of these different color archival inks. Let's see. Oh, that's really pretty. All right. I don't know if what all of you use, if you use the archival inks or, and I believe that these are a water base. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. No, fade resistant and non-toxic, waterproof. So they're not water soluble. Okay, now Stampin' Up. I think that's a pretty popular company. This is acid-free. This is water-based. And this is not giving me a color, but I'm assuming it's a blue color. Oh, it says lovely lilac. So let's just do some flower type thing with this. All right. Let's give that one another go. They say you're not supposed to rub back and forth, but let's see if I can get a little bit more ink on this one. And if this one is water-based, I probably I'm going to need to add a little bit of water to refresh that one. All right. It looks like that is the only Stampin' Up one that she gave me. So, all right. Let's move to the next brand, which is Seashell. Or Seashells, acid-free, starfish green. And let's try this one. I kind of feel like a little kid. Okay, this one seems like it's not so great either. These must be dried out. Alrighty, so let's do something fun. Let's go to this silver one. This one's called the Color Box Acid-Free Silver. Let's see what we get with this one. So just all about trial and error. We'll see if we get any. This one feels like a juicy one. What do you think? Juicy. Alrighty. So maybe it's these foam. I'm going to try one that's not one of those foam stamps. I really like the designs, but I don't feel that they give you a really good stamp. Let's try this fleur-de-lis. I really like the wood block ones. There, that's better. So this is a color block metallic silver. It's pretty nice. Let's keep going with some of these. Here is an Archival Brilliance White, or Moonlight White by Brilliance, pigment ink pad. And let's see. Yeah, none of these say if they are ink or... Okay, this one looks pretty nice. Let's try a bird. We'll use the black paper, thinking maybe... Okay, let's try this one. Oh, that's fun. I don't think I've ever used white ink before, so Moonlight White by Brilliance. That one seems fun. All right, I don't know how many of you are excited about going through ink pads, but sometimes I will see some on Facebook Marketplace or eBay, and I just wonder with the brand how good they're going to work. So I thought maybe this would help. All right, so the one we're going to do now is Versacolor. Trying to get that shine out for you. Versacolor Ultimate Pigment Royal Blue. This says wash it off with water or cleaner, so it doesn't really say. All right, let's try this Royal Blue. Looks a lot like the Cobalt, and if you can't really tell, but it's kind of cobalty. But if you look at here how bright blue it is, but when it transfers onto the paper, it's more of a cobalt color. That would be disappointing if I needed that bright blue color for a project, and what I got was that cobalt. All right, let's go try something else here. Oh, I found this one, Brilliance Platinum Planet. Let's try that one. This looks again like a silver, maybe more of a pewter color. Let's do it right next to the silver. Okay, it looks like it gives really good coverage, but I wonder if it's going to give us any different results. Looks white. Maybe a little bit of pearl, shiny, but kind of a cross between this white one and this silver one. All right, and let's try Galaxy Gold. Let's try one that's kind of thick so it's going to show up. Trying to keep them all clean over here as well. Okay, so let's try this Galaxy Gold, which is by Brilliance, same company. Yeah, she said she didn't use these very much. She got into card making and then decided it wasn't for her. Okay, let's try this gold. So I think it's showing up better on the camera than it's showing up in person. It's really faint. But I want to say it's because it's metallic and it's got some like glitter to it. So I think that's breaking up a little bit. It's not giving a solid ink because of the little flecks in there. Okay, I'm just looking to see if there's anything else that we can do on this. Oh, here we go. Let's try this one. This one's by Encore. Looks very similar to the other pads. Let's see if this says water soluble. Let's try this. Butterfly's probably not going to give us a good juicy metallic color. Okay, so covers the ink pad pretty well. Let's see here. All right. Again, it's quite glittery, and so I don't think it gives you quite a solid. It's really grainy in its stamp. Let's just try one more. I'm going to try really hard to get it. Nope, it's very glittery, and so I think it breaks up the edges of the stamp. So I wonder if that would be better for more solid stamps. Okay, let's go back to the white paper. This is going to be a fun board to cut up. Let's try this company. This one says it's called For Every Surface Solvent Ink Pad Stays On Pumpkin. And let's try a little butterfly here and see if I can get it to. Okay, this is a orange. Oh, that's really nice. That's a deep orange. That's pretty nice. Okay, so this is the Stays On brand. All right, so let's see if we have any more golds. Here's one. Oh, that's not the right one. Here's the other one. Alrighty, they tricked me. Okay, here is Stays On. It's a purple iris solvent ink pad. Let's try this one. Try the postmark again. Looks like it's got good coverage. Oh, that one's pretty nice. It's a very deep grape color. Oops, sorry about that. A really deep grape color. That one seems like a nice brand. It seems like it's a nice flat stamp pad, so that's nice. And we did that one. All right, that's all we have for the Stays On that are in there. Didn't realize there were so many different brands of ink. This one seems like there's quite a few of these in here. Oh, here's another seashells. We'll just put that over there. Probably needs to be redone. Let's work on this Adirondack. There's quite a few of these in here. Raised felt die pad, stackable case, wild plum. Let's see how much of a different purple we're going to get. Let's go right by this one and see if we can compare these purples. Boy, I wish you could do this at the store when you're buying them. So if you're looking for just the right color, you can get the right color. Okay, this one looks almost fuchsia. Alrighty. This one is a very fuchsia. For some reason, this stamp is not giving me a decent stamp on any of these. Let's try again. Okay, let's try a different stamp. That stamp seems to be a little less than cooperative today. Not sure why. Okay, we're going to try this one. Let's try this one over by the purples. There we go. Okay, so it's much different. It's more of a fuchsia, no, maybe more of a magenta. And this color says it's Wild Plum, Adirondack Wild Plum. That's fun. And I know I have a couple more of those Adirondack brands in here. I've never heard of these. Okay, this one is an Adirondack, but I'm very new to the stamping part of this. I've never been much of a big stamper. Okay, it says Cool Perry. Let's see what that means. Let's try this one, see if that picks up. It almost has the same, let's see. Okay, let's try this one. Let's move this down here. Kind of a light periwinkle color, I guess. There. Maybe a light purplish cobalt. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is once I go through some of these, I think I'm going to regift some of the colors that are similar to what I've already got. No sense in hoarding all of these when somebody else could be enjoying them. Okay, let's try this one. It is Adirondack Brights, Stackable Case, Clover. So let's assume it's going to be green. Let's do just this little corner one again, and let me flip this around. I know this is probably not as exciting, but I thought it would help. Oh, it's teal. I get a nice teal color. Just thought it'd be nice. So if anyone was hoping to look at different types of stamp pads, what's out there, how things work. Let's try this really crazy bright one. This one is a pigment by Delta. This one is fuchsia. Whoops. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. Someone decided not to wear her glasses today. So this is a real spongy type pad. Let's try this right here. Oh, that one's deceiving. A nice pink color. Easter, Mother's Day, spring, summer. That would be a nice one. Again, this was the pigment. Let's see if there's any more of those. Nope, I guess that one's a one-off as well. Now we have a couple dye-based. We'll get these out. And we've got some washable ones. So here is a dye-based rubber stampede. And this one is some green. There's no... Oh, emerald green. Let's see what we get here. And we're going to put it right by this green here just to see how similar it is. Do you, when you're doing stamping, do you rub or do you smush? All right, bird. This is a silicone stamp that I glued to a wooden block. Oh, that one's not a bad color. That's really nice. All right, so that was the dye base. And it looks like there's another dye base. This one is just plain orange. We'll see if it's a lot different than the pumpkin, which is this butterfly here. So maybe I'll clean off the butterfly here. We'll go with this orange dye-based butterfly, and we'll just put this one right next to it. Definitely a difference. Nice. I like those. Okay, so those are the dye-based, and now we can move into, so we don't want to be here all day stamping paper, right? So here's a washable brand ink pad by Rubber Stampede, and this one is just basic red. And so, do we have anything? Let's try this bicycle. I'm not a big fan of these foam stamps, but I really liked this little bicycle, so we'll see if it... This one tends to need a real juicy stamp to work. Nope, that seemed to work just fine. A nice deep, it's almost a burgundy red. I thought I was going to get more of like a crayon red, but that's not a bad color. Alrighty. And let's see here. Let's move to this one. This is a yellow washable. So obviously these are water soluble or water resistance or water based. And so with any glues or if you're going to try to do any decoupage with it, I think that it would run. So this is the yellow. I got confused because the ink pad itself is orange. So let's just go over here. Okay, it's very mustardy, not bad. I think the colors may be off with the lighting, but it's definitely a mustard color. All right, let's see, and we're going to go right to these next ones, which are, hopefully it's not too noisy for you. We're going to go to the next ones, and we're almost done. We've got these little ones. These are Big Classic Stampin' Pad by Stampin' Up, water-based dye ink. And this one is Eggplant Envy. These are those ones that are kind of funky to open, I think. There we go. Like I said, I'm very new to the stamping world, and so, but I have heard of Stampin' Up. Okay, we're going to try this little butterfly over here. And this one is an eggplant, so let's stamp this one somewhere near the other purples. Oh, that's really a dark. That is definitely an eggplant. Has a little bit of a gray tinge to it. I would say that's a good color. Here we've got another Stampin' Up. This one is called Chocolate Chip. Let's see what we get from that. Let's do this cute little bird in Chocolate Chip. Okay. We'll put the two little birdies next to each other. Kind of a grayish brown. Kind of cute. I'd love to be one of the people that gets to name colors of lipsticks and ink pads and things. Chocolate chip. I mean, brown is brown, right? Doesn't look any more chocolatey than anything else. Alrighty, now here's one. We'll just do these last two, and then we've got a couple more little ones. And we'll see what you think of all of these different stamp pads. Okay, that's Baroque Burgundy. Boy, these, I will say, they must have a whole stamping class on how to open these. These are quite difficult. Let's try this fleur-de-lis on this Baroque. Right here. Oh, that one really showed the detail. That's nice. I like that one. I'm gonna have to put a sticker on that one to remember that one. I like that one. It shows a lot of the detail and the vintagey antique look of the actual stamp. So maybe that's why this one did not show up as well, because this isn't a solid stamp. It's very detailed, and so maybe the other ink pad just didn't pick all of that up. All right, and then the last Stampin' Up, Bliss Blue. I think for that one we need, I'm running out of stamps. Let's do the bird again. I really like the way that bird's showing up. Okay, a blue bird would be pretty. Okay, so this is called Bliss Blue, which looks like it's going to be maybe a little more royal blue. We'll just put him down here. The other birds. Yep. Oh, more like a cornflower blue. It's pretty fun. All right, and that's all I have for these big, hard to open Stampin' Up stamp pads. Okay, we'll just quick go through these. These are just Marvy Matchables. It looks like she got these for 50 cents at a, maybe at a garage sale or a craft sale. I'm assuming it's the color, so it's maybe a mustardy color. So let's go with this butterfly since he's little and he'll fit on here. These say raised dye-based ink any size stamp. So we're going to go with this assuming it's going to be probably similar to that color. Let's see what we get. Yep, in the orange family more so. Would it be an ecru? Not ecru. There's a name for that. Squash maybe? I don't know. Okay, just a couple more. And then we've got this ink. These are all Marvy Matchables. They're stackable. This looks like it's a burgundy of some sort. So I'm going to do this butterfly again right by this fleur-de-lis. Oh, very similar. Very, very similar. Has maybe a little bit more of a pink base to it. There we go. A little pink base to it. All right, now here we've got this next one. Same thing, ink pad. Doesn't really have a color on it. So I guess you just go by the color of the base like you do with markers. And I'm kind of having a little bit of a bird day, so let's use this cute little bird and put him down here by this blue bird. What do we get? Oh, more of a turquoise. A lighter turquoise type color. So I would not say it matches the bottom, but it's close enough, I guess. So these seem to work really, really nicely. This one is our last one. It's gray. Let's see what we get with gray. I don't think I've ever seen just a plain gray stamp pad other than the ones we use for inking the sides. So let's just... Oh, that one is charcoal gray, maybe more black. Didn't pick up the detail quite as nicely, but still decent. It would look really good in some more vintagey type journals, I think. Okay, so we're almost done here. I just wanted to do, let's see, there were two last metallics that I saved for the end that we would do on the black. And then you all can let me know what you think of the different and what kind of stamps do you use. I really only have a couple ink pads other than now that I just got all of these. I have just the archival ink from, I think just from Joann Fabrics to get started with. And I don't, like I said, I don't do a lot of stamping. That's why my stamps are kind of random. But maybe now that I have all these fun inks, maybe I will do more stamping in my journaling. Okay, so what we're going to do is, these are our last two. These are metallics. These are made by Encore, Ultimate Metallic. And I'm going to try this fleur-de-lis, which I know is not going to give me the detail, but it's the most solid one I think I have. And maybe that's where we were having the problem with these, is that it's so detailed. But that one didn't seem to have a problem at all. That picked it up very nicely. All right, and we just have one left that we're going to try out today. And the last one is bronze. Metallic bronze. So we'll try that one out. Let's see, I'm trying to find something that's got a lot more body to it. I thought these little foam ones would work better. Let's try it on this one. And again, so I can't tell if it's the stamp. So maybe what I'll do is I'll do this, and then we can get creative and push it down with a wood block and see if that helps at all. Well, this one looks like it has a little bit of maybe silver left over from my other stamping. Let's try it again and see if I can just get the bronze. Obviously, my washing station over here is not washing all of them off the way I would like them to. Let's try one last of the bronze. And then we will be let's see what we get. I'm looking for a clean. Yeah, it didn't, still showing a lot of the silver, which I don't see a lot of silver on the stamp, but, well, we'll see. We'll see. Let's try one. Let's try it last time with this fleur-de-lis, and then we are going to call it a day. Okay. Unless this pad just has a silver base to it, maybe that could be it. Okay, one last time with the bronze. There we go. That one's not bad. It looks a little grainy, but that's okay. I like it. I like it. So there you have it. There was, I have a whole box of about 20 to 30 stamps in here. Some water-based, some oil-based, water-based, some ink-based. But it did give us a really nice mixture of all different colors. And now I will spend some time sorting through that and re-gift some of the other ones and turn these into some tags or something. And venture into my stamping in junk journaling. So I hope you had fun tonight, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!